Hey guys, it's me Samantha with another video. I almost forgot to film an intro for this video, but basically I am doing a first impressions on this Poppi Cosmetics See You Never eyeshadow palette. It is an indie brand that I've seen on Instagram about 100 times. They had a Beyond Drip palette that had caught my eye for a long time, but I just really kept telling myself I didn't need it. They just came out with this eyeshadow palette, I'm assuming for Valentine's Day, and it really intrigued me, so I did pick it up for $30 on their website, and the shipping was free. And if you want to see how I created this look, continue watching. We'll get real close. This is what she looks like. She's kind of big for a palette, but it's all pastels, which seems to be the trend right now anyway. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Looking at this, I think I want to do like a pinkish purple thing, just because I know that's kind of what's in with springtime coming. People are just dying to get back into the nice weather. We can't wait for the fall, and then once the fall comes we want to skip winter. Planet Earth has its own mind. So we're gonna start with the shade You Wish, which is this light purple here, and then I'm gonna probably bring in this mauvey pink. It's called Bite Me, and we'll just start off there. I already have my lids primed with my Milani eyeshadow primer. Zoom you in closer so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. Alright, I added my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer because that stuff is so it's really pigmented, but it's also really dry formula, and it's probably the only concealer I can ever use as an eyeshadow base so that my eyeshadow doesn't crease. So we're gonna go in with You Wish. Because it is a pastel, there are pastel shades in here. I just want to give them a little bit more, you know, help. Just a little. I don't want to do too much to make them work, but it is something that I sometimes do, is use that concealer. Patting it in and placing it where you want it really works. You just don't want to blend too much, because I do find if I start blending, it doesn't really show up on my skin tone. But that's typical for pastel shades. So it is showing up a little bit. Go in with a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into Bite Me, which seems really bright. So far this is what she looks like. It's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go, my first thing to think is to go in Not Your Baby, and then I'm gonna go in this green shade You're So Vain for my inner corner and just see how that goes. I'm gonna try to do it with my finger and see, because that's my, you know, preferred method. I don't really tend to use brushes with my shimmers that much. That one I'm really pretty. I'm quite happy with the way that looks. This little round tip brush, and I like to typically call this a bullet brush, and I'm going to go in the green shade called You're So Vain and put that in the inner corner and just bring it up slightly into the pink shade. I thought it's gonna be pretty. It's not, it's kind of a topper shade, doesn't have a strong base to it, so I'm gonna just layer it and see if I can get it to be pretty opaque. That actually looks really pretty. It came out more metallic than the pinks. I'm gonna catch the other eye up to speed, put on some concealer, and then we'll do the under eye. I don't think I have much fallout. The green gave me just a little, but I'm not really worried about that. It's not bad at all. I'm just tapping One Less Problem, which is like an iridescent shade, to the center of the eye just to make it pop a little more. Alright guys, this is the final look with the See You Never palette. I actually think this is really good. The pastels and everything show up really well on me. If I was comparing this to other pastel palettes, I think it's slightly below my my Glam Light ice cream palette, but it's way higher than the ColourPop Aurora palettes that came out last year. Those I did not like whatsoever. Even packing them on, I could not get the pigment to really stay on my skin, where I feel like this looks pretty decent for a pastel palette. If I wore a white base, it would even pop even more. And the shimmers were pretty good. They weren't horrible. Were they the most glittery, my favorite things? No, but they're not bad whatsoever. I have a preference to like all those flaky, crazy glitter ones. So obviously I don't see any of those shades in here. I am thinking of maybe doing like a 3 looks 1 palette situation with this, because I do feel like it is very inspiring, the color story on this. So yeah, let me know below if you would be interested in that. I know this is not really like a popular brand and a lot of people aren't looking out for it. So with that all being said, I really like this palette. I think for the price it was really good. I'll see myself actually using this a lot in the springtime, and I'm excited that I have it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.